we've just recently finished a follow-up study from early childhood to early adolescence. So this is 4, 5, 6-year-olds to between 10 and 17-year-olds to see what predicts security. So this is the outcome measure using the child attachment thing. We did measure that in 3 different tasks. You've got 500 quid for the family. Can you and your mum discuss how you're going to spend it? Are you going to go to Alton Towers, a bit risky? Or what are you going to do with this money? And you code them for how much they're thoughtful to each other, take turns, and sensitive and aggressive. We then go on to the hot topics task where we say, what's the most annoying thing about your mum? She's boring, she won't buy me a new Xbox 4, whatever it may be. She criticises me, won't let me go out at night. And vice versa, the parent says, well, the most annoying thing is about their kids not doing their homework, never grateful for all the food they get, whatever it may be. And so that's called the hot topics task, and we code that. That's still correlated quite well. Then the question is there continuity in the parenting? Were the parents who were 8 years ago sensitive responding in this little task group? I mean, a lot's happened. They've grown up, and it's a little tiny little 20, 30-minute task. It correlated quite a lot in developmental psychology. So those parents who were sensitive were also sensitive later. Then the question is whether, once you take into account the current sensitive responding, would the child, as it were, have a memory of what had been happening earlier? And the answer was modest, but true, even after taking account current parenting. It is as if these adolescents, or you and me when we were young, are still carrying around not just how your parents are to you now, but what they were like before. I mean, of course, there are lots of other things that could have contributed to that, but it was nonetheless quite interesting. The final point was that this worked much better in a stable population from the community with modest, mild conduct problems, the worst 30%. It hardly worked at all in the very tough, worst 2 or 3% of antisocial kids, as there are lots of chaos. So now we've been trying to look what does predict attachment security. It's quite hard. Current sensitive responding, 0.2-ish, something like that. Limit setting by the parents, not really. ADHD in the kid did, these kind of chaotic kids, which is something not talked about in this organisation narrative enough, in my view. So we're still looking at that with Tom O'Connor, a colleague of mine from the States. What else does sensitive responding? Is it good to be doing what you're doing in the longitudinal evidence in Healthy Start, Happy Start? Well, the Minnesota longitudinal study, sensitive responding age 3 predicted your social skills and your academic achievements when you're 32 years old. And that's after they took other things into account. Social skills are rated by the teacher, romantic relationship quality, which is caring for each other, trust, closeness, sensitivity to your needs, sharing experience. In that study, after they covaried all the other factors, sensitivity didn't, but academic attainment did. And then the other big study, the NICHD one, for them, social skills and romantic things still held up. So I think if we're promoting sensitive responding and Healthy Start, Happy Start, and firm limit setting, we've got every chance of giving these kids the kind of start that we expect. I'm not going to talk any more about this because I'm running out of time.